Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Here, I'll do that tonight. Yeah, I'm running late. There we go. I'm running late. Roger and I drove in some hail earlier here today. Yeah, been a little crazy weather around here. Now there's lightning within 5 miles of here already. Hello, whoever's here. Had quite an interesting time with Roger's car this time too. Oh, Matt's Madness, how you doing, bud? I think you sent your rain up here, didn't you? It's raining today. Roger and I left to go get a new oil plug. I'm trying to beat the rain. We had to go get a new oil plug for his car. That was quite the interesting job there. I've never had it take 3 hours to remove a oil plug. Hey, Roger. Roger. Bring me your old oil plug. What? Bring me your old oil plug. Hey, Roadside, how you doing? Yeah. So we're running a little late tonight because storms and yeah, we left and it was sunshine. We got back and we literally changed the plug between raindrops. But where's my camera? There's my camera. Look at that thing. When I first tried to work on this, it was completely smooth. Roger slipped with the wrench and it wouldn't come. And yeah, that was a nightmare. Heated it, beat on it. Finally, oh, go grab that set of sockets that we used. Best damn sockets I ever bought. I didn't think they were going to grab this, but it did. It took It took the impact driver, a smash finger, and a wrench to get it. I use these things. I couldn't get to the welder, Roadside. I use these. Those reverse spin sockets, the 1/2 inch one. That bit on, hit it with the impact, it still didn't come down. Put a 5/8 on there, pushed on it, hit it with the impact. Guess what? It came undone. So my finger, it got smashed between the wrench and the. So yeah, that set of sockets has saved me on many exhaust manifolds. Oh yes, they are, man. Those things are. Can't find them now. Well, you can find them. They're on a tool truck, but I can't find them locally in the store now. So that worked out. So we got Roger's oil changed. And then top it all off, the plug was that tight. I swear they used the impact to put the oil filter on too. So yeah, we got his oil changed. Hey Randy, how you doing? So yeah, I ain't sure how long we'll get to go because I don't have much battery life. I guess I bumped the plug on this tablet this week and didn't realize it come unplugged and it was deader than a doornail when I went to turn it on. That's why I'm running late tonight. Well, I don't know if I'd trouble Harbor. Those are that set of Irwin there. I don't know if the Harbor Freights would do as good as with that, but I didn't think we were going to get that out. I got looking. I'm like, oh hell, there's no way we're changing that oil pan either. But yep, it's done. It's good. Nice fresh nut on it, and ready to go again. So. The dirt 6-inch motor hasn't made it to the track yet because he rebuilt his car, and last night they ran into a crossmember fitment issue, so they had to rebuild the tranny crossmember. So he hasn't made it to the track yet. But boy, that thing sounded good. Oh, that's Roger. I was like, what the heck was that? I know it's thundering, but yep. Yeah, it did. When I seen it crack up the 7700 there I don't even think I was half throttle and that thing just, wow. Too bad they got to have a rev limiter on those things, but yeah, if they didn't have a rev limiter, he'd probably be out in the front of the pack. So, may have one or two crates coming in that I will get to tear apart to see how they're built and see what they're doing, so I know what to do. And next, oh yeah, that 2-barrel on there, that was working good. 4-wheel intake with a 2-barrel adapter. Worked pretty darn good, so kind of was hoping to get the run tonight, but rain. Yeah, we've had hail and that. Oh, and the other good thing that happened today, the Ford pickup is gone. It's out of here. The kids finally found somebody to buy that thing. No idea how far it got down the road, because I told the guy if he got an alternator, brought it, I'd put it on for him. Nope, he was just going to drive it as far as he could, and since he forgot his battery, then he was going to go home, get the battery, come back, get the truck, and Dover got ready. Oh, it got rained out. Oh, no. Yeah, the weather's been crazy here, so Roger's car fought, and the Ford left the property. The Ford left, and a Chevy Blazer come in. Buddy and I got to pull the motor out of that and put a new flywheel in it and put it back together and get it back to the guy. So I'm trying to get stuff out of the yard, but stuff keeps coming back in. And I thought Roger's PT Cruiser was going to become a lawn ornament because I didn't know what we were going to do. I really didn't know. The dog don't even like the Ford, see? Oh. So yeah, it's been a interesting day. So I gotta start getting some stuff boxed up and ready to ship, and a lot of stuff going on, but I'm just like, ugh. And enjoying this new found room in the shop. I did score another 400 block, but found out the starter holes are what the issues are, so hopefully I can Healy coil them or something, so we'll have to see. If not, I did find an old Bel Air engine plate for the starter, so either I had to put it on a manual tranny. I used to have bell housing where the a kidney infection. Oh, buddy, yeah. Hopefully they get you straightened out here soon, Randy. I'll catch up with you later. I've been down the road with the kidney stuff. Oh, yeah. You go get your medicines, drink plenty of water. Flush that sucker. Yeah, we're just... Hey, James, how you doing? I wonder if he got my message. My Camper Mike ain't in here. Yeah, he did see it. Dang it. Dang it. Hey, Dave, how you doing? Did you get this crazy weather over there, too, today? The guy that came for the kids' Ford, they did turn around once because they drove into the hailstorm and went back home. Then they, after it passed, they... Hey, Paul, how you doing? The 383, Chris, I will be finishing that when I get the money for the new rods. That's what I'm waiting on. I gotta make some more money to get the new rods to put them in there. Oh, they do? Okay, well, I don't think I got any AutoZones close to me. I think that's more like the city stuff. All I got is Napa and O'Reilly's. So yeah, Chris, the 383 is on hold until I can get more stuff sold and get the new rods bought. I cannot bring myself to grind on the set of rods I got now, so I'm just going to get the correct rods that should be in there and do it the right way, and that way I get her sold, then I don't have to worry about the next guy wanting to change the camshaft, even though, like everybody said, well, let them know. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be too thrilled on buying a motor that I was told that you only could run certain cams in, but oh yeah, when we get her done, get them both done, hopefully they'll be there. Wow, you're too hot down there already, King of Cans? Yep. Yeah, it's raining and hailing and grass is growing. My plan was to fix Roger's car, do a little mowing, come do the live show. See, fix Roger's car, been kind of snoozing in the chair, waiting for the tablet to charge up. Finishing up dinner, okay. Hey, there's Mike, by the way. And like I said, I honestly don't know how long we're getting on its own. That's going to be it, because the tablet is dead. It is charging, says it is, but I don't know. I think last time we did that, it actually did charge, so after I redid the reset, so yeah, I want to get going on the 377 again, the 383, yeah, the 350, and I'm still waiting to hear if I'm going to be ending up doing another 6-inch dirt rod motor. So yeah, somebody heard that and was real happy with that, and their crate motor's giving them fits, and like they say, you can't get the crates really. Well, glad you learned, Chris. That's what I try and do these for. 500 for both? That was cheap for the big blocks there, Paul. That's why I've put out a lot of the videos I have. Yeah, it was a good buy. The only problem is, you buy them, then you got to have somebody that wants them, then it's really a great deal. Yeah, that's why I've been doing these videos and that, and I want to get that LS motor together too, because I want to get going on that gray truck. The Squirrel's car, I think we talked about this last weekend, but Squirrel's car got hit last Saturday night, and somewhere along the line, for some reason, the insurance company took full coverage off the car. So it only has liability, so guess what? It's not getting fixed. You're going on vacation already? God, it's that time of year? Well, that's good. Now you can get that new camper broke in there, Mike. So, yeah, I want to get the rest of these motors finished and keep moving on and get moved on to something else. You know, they don't teach enough of this, and the old boys that used to do it are dead. And a lot of guys didn't pass it on, and everybody thought, secret. Well, you know what? If somebody doesn't start sharing this knowledge with everybody else, there ain't going to be, it's just going to be like everything else, going to run out of people to know what to do with this stuff. Sad day. I know it's going to be a sad day when there won't be any small block parts left. Haha. But the way the aftermarket's going and that, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Well, I hope it all works for you, Mike. Hopefully you don't have one of those Chevy Chase, God, what the heck were those shows? They go on vacation. The Griswold's family's vacations. Hopefully you don't have one of those deals. Camper blows up the toilet on you, or you turn on the sink and the stove lights and blows up, or use the refrigerator and you turn the AC on. Dang glasses. That didn't help. Well, like an old boy told me, he says that the Bay, it's like working on, when I first started working on my first V8, I told him I was nervous. He's like, why? You tear all these lawnmower motors apart? I said, yeah. He said, just remember, it's more parts of the same parts. You just got to remember which one goes where. And he's right. I kind of went with that philosophy, and I had somebody again say in the shop here the other day, he looked around, he says, how in the heck do you know what goes to what? I said, I just do. Oh, I think it was with the dirt rod motor. I said, something I've been able to do all my life. I've tore down thousands of these motors, and it's pretty much burned in my head. I think I could do it could almost do it blindfolded, but I probably wouldn't have any fingers left the way my luck's going. Yeah, and then I been kicking around. If I get my hands on these, yeah, you can make a lot more power. Yes, but the cost wise is everybody's forgetting when Billy Jenkins and Smoking Unique and all those big Connie Coletti, they were making power with all stock components that they modified, or they knew people that knew how to modify stock parts. All these aftermarket places didn't exist at that time. So people are forgetting that a lot of high horsepower motors were built with stock parts back in the day. Now we got aftermarket parts that are a lot better. Now, in the LS, they're getting it to where it's a little simpler to put into an older car, but it's all computered. It's a plug and play. You got a laptop, you can program it, tell it what to do. They've taken the thinking out of working on your motors. They've taken the art of reading spark plugs, jetting the carbs, messing around with your timing manually, and just book and order everything, put it together. It's going to work. Or like building up the 6-inch motor. The LS motors are not the best. Old school motors are best. Hey, Rodney. Old school's better than the LS is nice. It's a luxury, basically a luxury. Yeah. Granted, you don't hear of as many LSs blowing up, but they do blow up. And there's a lot more. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. You're right, Dave. They are. That's the problem. I mean, there's so much. You go with the one intake and you get the aftermarket ignition to fire the coils, and you can go to a carb on them. I think that day's coming, King. I think they are starting to talk about doing that. Yeah, you can. I think the days of the dirt tracks and that are going to have to think about. I know the figure eights in demo cars are already starting to run the LS motors in them because they say they work really good. So yeah, the dirt track guys, they're going to be going to they're going to have to, because people don't know how to build anything, and when you got machine shops that decide that they rather do farmer accounts, dealerships, and only work on the LS motors, and they don't want to do the figure eights, the dirt track, or the demo motors, yeah, it's kind of getting hard to find machine shops that are worth a dang, that want to do all the work. But now some of them around here are getting very selective on what they're doing. So I don't know. I don't know. It's sad that it's going that way, but the main things I've been finding with the LS motors, the cam bearing failure is high. They keep spinning out. Yeah, some late models are running them. Yep. Uh, Cletus, when he was building those motors, it seems like they always took out the number 3 or 4 cam bearing, and then some of them that I've tore down, that's also the same. It just seemed like, yeah, it just seems like the cam bearings keep going, or cam lifter failures, or if the cams weren't hardened right, they've been eating. Last year they had a rash of brand new pickups at the local dealership. Brand new, ate the cams within 3 weeks because somebody didn't harden the cams correctly at the factory. Yeah, the older motors have better metal to them. Everybody gets into that nickel, that 1020 or the 010 or 020 nickel block and blah. Yeah. Stab, yeah. Stab and go. It spun when I put it in. Yeah, Mike, somebody else, that stupid DOD displacement on this man, or the active field management. Yeah, that. I'm sorry. They would have been better off just to have the injector shut off and just let the valve train keep doing what it's doing. It would have just been an air pump. But no, let's make it so the oil disappears out of the rocker or the push. Yeah. I can't talk tonight. Let's make it so the oil disappears out of the lifter so you get lifter failure. Yeah, that really makes a lot of sense there. Damn. And you know what the stupid thing is? The guys that have done the deletes to the system, the gas mileage went up on the vehicle after they deleted it. I thought the EPA was so worried about everybody getting good gas mileage. Now they got to, yeah. Yeah, your lifters and cam problems. And the fact that if you want to do okay, I guess I understand, but to me, if you're going to put a new, hey Jason, how you doing? If you're going to put a new cam in a motor, I know these roller cams are good, but I guess the way those lifter trays are designed, they're designed so you can roll the motor over, it'll hold the lifter up into place, and then you can change out your cam and go back in. And who in their right mind, those LS cams are anywhere from $100 on up in price. Some of them are $500-$600. Who's going to put a $600 cam in and have used lifters on top of it? Well, in order to get to it, you got to pull the heads off it and the intake off it, just like a small block. But if they would have left the lifter valley to where you could have got in there and changed the lifters there, would have made a lot of sense. But now they got you ripping half the motor apart to just a simple cam and lifter change. That's one downfall of the LS. It's just a lot of unnecessary costs that shouldn't have had to be, but what do we know? We just buy the stuff and try to make it go fast. $45. Yeah, that's, my old 76 Monte Carlo, I could get 22, 23 miles a gallon out of that and drive. I literally could drive to Des Moines, Iowa on the week, leave on the weekends, go to college all week, come home on the weekend, that following weekend, still have gas and have to put gas in maybe on the way back to Des Moines to get back down there for school. Yeah, the Toyota Tundras are a nice truck, I do have to say. And it's funny that they got a 5.7 motor in there. And when you first throw open the hood of a Toyota Tundra that's got a 5.7 in it, it almost makes you think of a GM right off the bat. So, 305 Chevys, hey, you tear them down, rebuild them, put in good parts and a good cam, those little things would run. And you know, I've kind of thought about that. You know, I always keep saying I want to build a 302 Chevy. Well, build a 302 Chevy, and you got a 305 Chevy, you already beat your 302 by 3 cubic inch. But there, that would be a good comparison. Short stroke versus a mid-range stroke is what that comes down to. So, I don't know. You still in here, Matt? You ran that little 334 in your truck and had pretty good luck with it. At the 307s, yep. 4.4 liter Triton. Oh, that'd be a cool HRM. And hello. Yeah, it's just, it's amazing how many cars look like. There's no distinction between the cars. They're all starting to look like the same. It's hard to tell some manufacturers from the other ones. 307 Chevy and a 307 Olds were two of GM's 307s. The 307 was basically a 327 missing 20 cubic inches. Yeah. Oh yeah, the 5.4 Tritons. That just left the farm today. It's gone. It's gone. The guy may or may not come back for the box for it. So if he don't, it's going to be a box trailer. So he said he'd let us know. Yeah. I haven't found any good thing about the weak spark plugs, blowing the spark plugs out, and gasket leaks, and just, yeah. Like I said, watching those couple of guys, the other downfall I hate about Ford is the interchangeable ability of parts. You got an F-150, you should be able to take parts from any F-150, put on it. Oh, no, no. This is like the Ford engineers walking down the production plant. Hey, move that bolt 2 inches. Scrap everything from here on out. Move that bolt 2 inches. Just do that for this month and then go back to normal next month. Yeah. Felpro, yep. Yep. I did that with my MSD when we had that there King of Cans. Hey, Sean, how you doing? Ford circled the problem. Yes, they did. $500 for an intake gasket. Intake or intake gasket? Jeepers. You know, that when are they going to realize they're going to price themselves out of business because nobody's going to be able to afford the intake? Okay. Be able to afford to have them fixed. Like a time bomb, yeah. I guess I hate if the guy that bought the kids' Ford today, he said it was better than his truck. I was like, wow, your truck must really be bad. He never did say what it was. Oh, broke a corner off the aluminum. Ugh. I watched a guy's video. He had some special block sent off to someplace, and he shipped it in a crate. They shipped it back in a cardboard box, and yeah, well, he's got a big mess. That's right. I don't care who it is. Just a second. Yeah? No, I was doing my live show. I had the phone turned down. Okay, I'll let Roger know. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to go because my tablet was completely dead. So, okay. It'll be... Alright. Bye. Oh, my kid does it every Sunday. She knows I do these shows and always invites me to supper. Yeah, all manufacturers, all cars, everything's got its problems. It will break. Unfortunately, the wife's Cadillac is fixed, but not fixed. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with the Cadillac because evidently the driver's side door don't register to the car anymore because it don't shut the car up, the radio off when you open the door or turn the dome lights on anymore. Yep. Oh yeah, they all break down. They're all designed to break down, cost us money, and not last anymore. Yeah, the 347 that they do with the. Got a buddy that wants to build one of those, and I did, but I think he changed his mind now. So, I know we tried like heck to get rid of that thing, but not at this time. Wife did, and what driving we've done, it's done a heck of a lot better than what it used to. It's done a heck of a lot better than what it used to. So, anybody else getting any crazy weather? I mean, this weather today, it's gone. Started out beautiful. Oh, last night out here was just absolutely gorgeous sitting out here. I didn't want to go home. Then it started spitting rain. Got up this morning, the rain was gone. Nice sunny. Oh, yeah. Having those seat belts rebuilt and that on these new cars. Yeah. I kind of thought about getting and doing some of those rebuilders, but then I find out what they're paying for wrecked cars. And then they're spending that money. And it seems to be around here, if it's got a salvage title, people don't pay. So I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that. So, yeah. Oh, and today was Sunday. I was going to say, I should have went and checked the mailbox because somebody said they sent me something. But it won't be here. It probably won't be here for a few days. Yeah, you go in for a oil change and you drive out in the new truck. Yeah, Paul. I don't know what the weather forecast is. Daily. Yeah, rain today, tomorrow, then Tuesday, decent, then rain Wednesday. Oh, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are all dry. So, I guess that ain't too bad of a forecast. For the time of year we're in, that's okay. Our airbags, or I don't even know if pretty soon they're probably going to stop selling seats out of the wrecked cars because they worry about people resewing the seats back together. So yeah, that's the other new thing on this thing. If an airbag went off on the seat, everybody says you got to replace the seat cover or the entire seat with a new one. So yeah, that's the sad thing about this country is it's a sue happy society. Everybody sue. Yeah. 75 for you tomorrow. Oh. So yeah. Airbags, yeah. And heck, they probably were on the recall, so they probably could have got them replaced for free. Like I said, my two 2002 trucks and 97 flatbed, they'll probably be the only ones. Well, I got an old What is that thing? An 80? 81 Chevy coming back. Hopefully going to be able to get that home this week, I hope. Because they could tear down a motor and see something from 20 years ago that I done. That's good, Mike. I'm glad she came out okay. Friend he's talking about just had a tumor removed off her spine. Yeah. They took away your toolbox and gave you battery. Oh boy. Yeah, my old flatbed, like I said, I gotta get a few more shells under the belt, then that can be back on the road. I gotta get the registration brought up to date, and wasn't told this when I registered the truck, but when you got tonnage license, after 3 years in your name, normally they consider it stored. Well, not with tonnage license. I said, well, that's kind of unfair. I ain't using the truck. It hasn't been on the road, but yet you still want me to pay for the years that it wasn't on the road. So, yeah. So the registration just keeps going up and up and up. So, yeah. And the sad thing is, I can't take the flatbed off and put a regular bed on it and get the normal registration back on it until that's all paid up. So, yeah. That's why the poor 97's sitting around, and then sitting around the famous brake line back by the gas tank blew, so now I got to fix the brakes on the back of the dually anyway. So, but the weather's getting nice. I'm ready to start working outside. And, so yeah, yesterday I cleaned up the 400 I scored the other day, and I finally figured out what's wrong with it. And if I had a mill and some metal, I have an idea on fixing that block, but I can't quite do that right now. Yeah. You know, we had a big fight with the mother country years ago over taxation, and here we are doing the same thing that we broke away from them for because of taxation. Everything is tax. Yep. Well, even if I would have turned in the plates, it's stupid when you go to tonnage plates because, yeah. Cookouts, I'm ready for that. I'm ready. Not sure I'd eat anymore, but I tell you guys, I seen myself here lately. I know I've lost weight, but god dang it, I see myself full view in the video, and I get mad at myself. You don't want to hang around much longer. I guess supper's ready, and the kids, if you want to go hang out with them for a little bit.
Kids?
Yeah. She made supper for us.
I gotta go home too.
Yeah. So.
I gotta get it to 3:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, that's right. They changed your time. Well, if you want to go eat with the kids quick and that. So, I'm gonna do this for a little bit.
Okay.
So, did you write down your mileage?
I just changed the thing over. Thing on it.
Oh, it's got the
Speedometer thing.
the
Ain't changing.
oil life on the gauge. Okay.
How many miles I go on with it?
Okay. Oh, you reached the trip meter? Oh, okay.
I got two of them.
Oh, okay.
I can do one for the gas. How many miles I go on the gas, and one for the.
Okay. Well, keep an eye on your oil. Check it since you did run low yesterday. Woo. You dying, boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, see the last one. Let me see here. Save some dinner, yeah. Oh, yeah, they changed Roger's hours. He's got to get up earlier now. They got him going in at 5 o'clock in the morning to flip burgers. So, yeah, that's kind of... Yeah, you just... So, yeah. Yeah, I want to get working on the gray truck this year. I want that run. Oh, that's what I started saying about the gray truck, because Squirrel, she took my pickup to school when her tire issue, and she's like, I really want a pickup. Well, since I'm not going to hop up the motor for the gray truck like I was planning, that would make her a nice truck. Get the rust fixed on the cab and get the good frame under it. That truck would last her long enough. The way everybody's running into her car or doing something to her car, yeah, that'd last long enough. So, yeah, got Roger's oil changed, and geez, for the ones that came in late, there's what we were fighting. When I started, it was completely smooth and round. I got a feeling somebody wasn't going the right direction when they were trying to change their own oil. Oh well. Yeah. So yeah, I want to get going on the 383 and all that. Well, I got it for him. I talked to him about the parts we're going to order. We ordered them. And I guess if I ever order another set of heads from that place, I'm going to take them to the machine shop, have them loosened up, because that was a problem too. The first couple of times he ran that 6-inch motor last year, he hung a couple of valves, and the place that did the heads originally had the valve clearance set too tight. So when he got her up to operating temp, it hung 2 valves. So we fixed that last year. Then he ran, and not 100% sure. I think I figured out the ring rotation in the motor was. May not have been quite the proper hone on that. That's why the ring spun like they did. Let's see. Oh wow, Matt, that's a nice looking truck. Oh man. All that stuff comes up for sale when there's no way of getting it. That's a nice looking truck. Yeah, that'd be great to put the motor in. But now I got sidetracked. What was I talking about? Oh, so yeah, those are they're IMCA legal aftermarket heads, the only ones that you can run on his class. So, I'm still not 100% sure on why it appeared to overheat. But I compared this year's video of that 6-inch motor to last year's video of the motor. I didn't remember having that much trouble starting that thing last year. This year, there's no trouble starting it. She was running. So yeah. Oh yeah, the heat got to the rings and that. And no, I haven't, George. His motor's the first time I've ever seen rings rotate like that in there. I ain't never seen rings spin that much. And I guarantee I know when I put it together this year, they are 180 apart. Yeah, that's I come across a show that was talking, and they happened to touch on it. If there wasn't the proper hone finish, that controls the spinning of the rings, and I think that's what it was. So, and like I said, I didn't film as much of the 6 inches I planned on. I was trying to get it done, and all I did I used the Berry brush, did the same amount of strokes I did like I used to in all the old motors, put her together, and no blow by this year. So, and she's wrapping up like it's supposed to, and kind of like it when it's sitting there. It sounded like it took until about 3,500, 4 grand for it to clean out. Once it cleaned out, it was a runner. I wish we could have taken it. He almost thought about calling the guy with the dyno. Almost. We almost went over there, but he was hoping to have it running. Well, tonight's races got rained out anyway, so we could have went to the dyno and got that tested. It would have been interesting to see what it did make for horsepower. So, yep. It's all this little stuff. I mean, like a couple of guys made comments about stuff really not worth doing because it doesn't make a difference. Well, little things here and there do make a big difference. If you guys think about it, and this was kind of got me to stop sliding my cars around and that. If you think about it, on a GM rear, and you know the only thing that's holding your keeping your butt from being in the ground is probably a little 10-cent C-clip on the end of that axle. That's the only thing holding your axles in your car. Yeah. My 77 Grand Prix, that car was a fun car. I could downshifted it. When it downshifted, hit second gear, I cranked the wheel and spin it around 55 miles per hour and go back to the other direction. I don't remember what he said. The springs were good for 600 lift cam. Is all like. And the guy at the machine shop did check the spring pressures, and I can't remember what they were. Anyway, yeah, I did that so much one night, swinging that Grand Prix around when I figured out I could do that. I drove home with the axle walking out the side of the car. Luckily, I had only about 3 miles to go. But yeah, I snapped that little C-clip off. So, yeah. It ain't the big thing like the rear end itself completely falling out of the car. It's little pieces of metal here and there that keep you from crashing. So, yeah, all I remember is those springs were good for 600 lift. And I put the cam card. I finally put the cam card with the other ones. That's over a 500 lift cam. I can't remember how much. So, oh yeah, they're pretty good. It's a Howard valves train. Ugh. It's a Howard's valve train in that motor. Cam lifters, spring valves, retainers, keepers, everything's Howard's. It was up there, so. Oh yeah, and not, like I said, that thing probably would have went over 8 grand, no problem. But I don't know if I really want to be standing next to a motor at 8 grand. I guess it was another 300 RPM, wasn't it? Yeah, so I guess it really doesn't make a difference. Yeah, that motor, like I said, if they didn't have to run the rev limiter on there, I'd like to really see where that motor would go. I'd really like to see where that would go. Well, I'm doing pretty good for only having 16% battery, Mike. Yeah. Yeah, that could produce a little bit of shrapnel. So. Oh, yeah. 8,300. And that's still nothing. You break it, you buy it. Well, like I tell these guys, if it doesn't live on my engine stand, it sure as heck ain't going to live in a car. Yeah, and that's running the stock exhaust manifolds. And I think he was lengthening his exhaust out to 40 inches or so, trying to get a little more torque out of it. So, oh yeah. Like I told him, I said, yeah, oh, you think about it, look at the exhaust that the NASCAR runs and the horsepower they make, so all that has a factor in how the motor runs. Yeah, And now the rule is this year they got to take they can't have their exhaust manifolds heat wrapped. They got to take it off. I'm like, all that does is keep them from burning up the spark plug. Is just rules, especially when they are sighted one way. So yeah. But nope. Let's see what it looks like outside. Oh. Kind of got a gray wall to the east of me. Looks like it's raining pretty good off to the east again. So yeah, that motor compared to last year's running and this year's, it's a big difference. Hey, there, no problem there. Little Dina. Okay, yeah. I probably I'm bad with names. No aluminum blocks? Oh, wow. Yep. Yeah, the old 283s, yeah, a lot of people block that off. I got it right? Okay, cool. Yeah, a lot of people just blocked that off so it wasn't, and just put, yeah. Jeepers. I can't talk tonight. Oh, man. So, yeah, trying to get going back on the builds this week, I hope. I got some running to do tomorrow, and then the rest of the week, knock on wood. Here's some wood. I should be here in the shop, I hope. Kind of want to finish up that 350 just for a spare in case something happens. I'd like to keep the guy going as best as I can, but we'll see. And he was trying to buy my Brown Monty off. I said, yeah, nah, I ain't ready to get rid of that yet. Poor Roger in his car. He said he was coming up here to get the oil changed and he had to stop and buy 2 quarts and put it in because his yeah, it's 5.3 motors, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I look at the fun we had with the $150 engine kits back in the day. And that came with a cam and lifters, and then at that time, $15 you swapped it out, you got a performance cam. Woo! So $165 for master overhaul kit with everything. That was the day. Well, now those kits are about $250, so it's granted. Everything else has gone up, so why not that? Dang it. So yeah, a while back I had somebody really try and convince me to do a DVD of engine builds, but not different stages of them. But you know how long a DVD that would be, and how many episodes you'd have to have in that? That'd be a lot. It could be done, but I don't know. I'd have to have a body stand and get somebody better looking than me in there. Oh man. Yeah, it's just and redoing this motor this year too. I mean, it was a little price was decent, but the parts add up. And when a machine shop tells you one price and they overshoot it by $150, you're like, oh, gee, thanks. That's why I always check prices up front, try coming up with that plan, and then they always change their plan. They always change it on you. and try to get a machine shop to say, oh no, okay, yeah, I did say that. No. Well, parts ran more, that's why you got to pay more. That's why I was checking before to keep this from happening, but yeah. God, I feel so relieved now that Ford's off the farm. Might have to see it one more time, or maybe he'll come with a trailer and get that pickup box, but who knows. Oh, and that's the other thing too. I guess if it ain't raining tomorrow, I better hop on the lawnmower and get mowing out here before I lose the grass out here and can't get ahead of it. I know King of Kansas saying it was hot in Arizona today with the rain coming in and that. I was feeling the heat today. Normally it don't bug me. And I noticed the engine build videos are getting a lot of more views than normal, which is that's kind of why I do them. So, yeah, it left under its own power too. Had the battery charged up as full as it could go, and we told him. He's like, yeah, I'll just drive it as far as I can again, and then I'll get another battery. I'm like, okay. So, otherwise, yeah. So, are any of you guys working on your projects and having fun? Gone to any races? I know Paul's been to some swap meets this weekend, seen some good stuff, and $500 for 2 big blocks. That was cheap. That was way cheap. Grafting videos, okay. I see the Goon Squad's got their Lambo painted. Looks pretty good. And boy, I wonder what the mail department thinks delivering their mail. They're getting some neat stuff and neat flags and everything else. And that's my problem. I don't have any place left to hang anything in the shop. But I wish I could go back to being about 20 years old. Oh well. Us old boys got to have fun too. That's all a person can do. They were supposed. Oh wow. That was cheap, Paul. That was cheap. Around here, they've been getting about $500 for a block like that. Just for the block, nothing else. It's funny on how big blocks couldn't give them away, and now they're worth more. Now the small blocks, you could ask anything for, now you can't give them away. So it's funny how markets change. But yeah, same here. I want to finish this stuff, and I wonder how much battery I do have. Hopefully, I don't die. Let's see. I do have a few percentage. Oops. You know it's getting bad when you got to buy some dollar store glasses so I can see stuff up close. I gotta get some new glasses, but I do have some battery glasses. I'll take you out and show you in the shop quick. Oh, I gotta get up and move in. Anyway. This is her camera. Oh, 30 big blocks. Wow, that's a lot. Found a new show to watch too. I'm getting tired of watching everything. All right, the 327 is here. I gotta get the. I really don't want to pull the oil pan off it because it's sealed for the guy. But you know, the shipping rules, you can't have any oil of any kind in anything, so yeah, I might end up having to pull the oil pan off. But it's got a reusable gasket on it, so that's there. 377's hiding there. There's the 350. The heads I got if I want to make this a dirt track motor. Those are the wrong heads, so I got to change those out. 383's hiding right there. We need a different set of rods for it. I probably missed the sell on those because I could have got a set of rods for that for 339. And then there's the LS motor, which I'm going to put the Flotex back in the box. I got a set of Pontiac G6 heads that I picked up from a guy that they were supposed to be done. They did look like they were in really good shape. So that's probably what I'm going to go ahead and put on that for now, just to get it running. And I got a few more, I got to get a front cover oil pan and all that for it yet too. So, but I mean, look at the room I got here in the shop. I can actually walk around. And here's the 400. Somebody put like a 3/8 or a 1/2 inch bolt in the starter holes. So hopefully I can drill it and put a Healy coil in it. Otherwise the 400 block there. I mean, she cleaned it up. They cleaned up really good. So once I know I can get the starter area fixed, then we'll do something with that. But otherwise, and then, oh yeah, got a pickup box trailer down there that my buddy brought down. There's the Blazer we got to fix. Mama Bear's not driving Snowball anymore. Her only complaint was she said that thing needed running boards for her. Otherwise, she wouldn't mind driving Snowball. So, yeah, that's what's going on. And that block, that 400 block, hadn't been cleaned until I did it. So, oh, there, the legs are feeling better. So yeah, small blocks. I that's maybe next Sunday or sometime this week. I'm going to get Mama Bear to go take that and come down the side of my head. I'm ready to have that mop off my head. Yeah, I was brought up on small blocks. I've done a lot of small blocks, and I've got an all aluminum motor sitting right underneath this. I got a 99 Corvette LS motor sitting under my bench here. Got a couple of spots that need to be touched up, welded, and then that's going to be ready to be built. That's what I wanted to kind of hold on those G6 heads. I was going to put them on this Corvette motor, but I don't know. I got those Flotex I could put on the Corvette motor, and I guess I could take that Corvette motor and turn it into a 5.3 and have a have an all aluminum 5.3, which I think that'd be kind of fun. So I got to do some more research on what I want to do with that and find them parts. So lots of ideas. Want to get into some body work too this summer. Got all sorts of stuff I want to do, but time will only tell. I guess if I got a group of racers coming to me and start buying open motors for me, that would be a big, big, big help for us. Hey, kid. It's going pretty good. Dodged some hailstones today. Oh, yeah, Corvette 6.2. Okay. That's got to get up and move. With that, it's been going pretty good. Oh, and my daughter. got a hold of me the other day, and the picture she sent, I thought it was mine. But look what my daughter found in the yard. When she sent the picture, it looked like my small one that was missing. Well, that ain't no small knife. She found that laying in the yard. Dirt's starting to wear off it, and I should actually wash it, but all-wheel drive truck, oh, fun. Yeah, so somebody lost their knife in their yard. Well, hey, Judy, how you doing? Long time no see. Oh, I better get this back on the charger. Otherwise we'll run out of time. Oh, yeah, it's dropping. So, there we go. So when I reset this tablet, so whatever was preventing it from charging while I was using it is no longer doing that. It's actually charging for once. This is good. Yeah, I guess the next thing, I'm still alive and kicking. Dry sump, okay. I'm still alive and kicking. I will, Paul. If you want, give me a text later tonight, or whatever. It's been nice chatting with you. Yeah, we've just been doing whatever we can and kind of sitting around. Kind of hurt like heck. I guess maybe maybe it is arthritis. I don't know. The way this weather's been today, and now I'm not hurting as it was bad, but yeah. Oh yeah, there's all sorts. Like one guy I watched on their show, they said that everybody was always chasing horsepower in the bottom ends, and he says, you know what? The bottom end's not where the horsepower is. It's all in the top end. If that thing can't breathe, I don't care what you do to it, it's not going to run. Everybody keeps thinking that all the power is in the bottom end. Nope. It's in your top end. You gotta get that there, because everything's got the basic same crank rods and pistons. The thing can't breathe, it ain't going to run. Just kind of like you. Somebody puts your hand over your mouth and nose, how you don't run very well like that. So, but we're all built on the same on the inside. So yeah, if you modify the breathing or whatever. Well, we did come a store closing and we got one. Did some testing with it. I found out some limitations on it, so I guess we'll just got to figure out where to hide it, and then we'll be good to go. Start seeing what's going on again. Get actual photos of what's going on. Well, yeah, King, yeah, that's right, that's true, but you can have all the displacement in the world, but if those two tires on the back don't hook up, it ain't going to do you a bit of good. It ain't going to do you a bit of good. Watched one video today, too. Cletus got disqualified out in Los Angeles. They couldn't find anything. He got kicked out of the stick shift class because he didn't have one bar. And like Cletus said, he had everything safety and everything, blah, blah. It wasn't even the technicians or the track inspectors. It was the track owners that disqualified him because he didn't have a bar there. He's like, really? So somebody did want Cletus out there with Leroy. Right. That's right. Turbos. Yeah, Smokey Bear, I mean, he messed around with all sorts of stuff and didn't get anything. That would have been cool to work alongside that guy. Hey, Casey. Quit sending the hell over here. We don't need any more. Yeah. Yeah, roller bearings and for the cams and that. It just, yeah. And Smokey'd be like, he'd be at his shop, and next thing you know, he locks the door and he's in there for a day or two just doing something. And it either worked or it didn't. So that's where this country's getting lost. We don't have inventors anymore. Nobody wants to sit down and take the time. Everybody thinks just because Grand Prix like what? What are you looking for, Casey? And what year? Uh, Everybody's getting used to the philosophy. Okay, it's made this way. It needs to stay that way. No, just because it's made one way doesn't mean it can't be made modified and better. People got to start thinking outside the box instead of just staying in the box. And oh, okay. Oh, 03. No, I don't. The only one I got's that one squirrel cracked up. What are you looking for? So yeah, people got to start thinking outside of the box and modifying parts and making their own trunk lid. Well, that ain't going to help you. No, not right now. I don't. Sure. One time I tried. Yeah. Oh man. Hey, you don't know until you ask. That's right. You don't know until you ask. Oh, that's charged. I thought it was. Oh, yeah, it's sitting right here. Duh. Oh boy. Oh, heck no. 2018. Oh, jeepers. Ouch. That's a little new there, King. Welcome back, Mike. Yeah, 572 horse out of a 327. Yes. And I come across a guy that took a 283 and he made 11 horse hunter, 11 horse, 1100 horsepower with that, but it got a blower and everything else. It's on YouTube there. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's out there. Now, King, how did you get a 2018 hood already screwed up? Yeah, I wish my old hot rods and stock cars and all that wouldn't have got destroyed. I had a pretty good collection, and when I went through my phase, I was done with cars. I didn't care about them, so I didn't protect them, and I wish I would have. There was a lot of history and a lot of info on some of this stuff. Most of us older guys have forgot most of the neat stuff that was created during that time than anybody will ever know. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Oh, that would be about my luck. Fix something and then something else breaks. Oh wait, that's happening already. Yeah, I forgot. That's right. Yeah, King. Okay, tells you how tired I am, buddy. Jesus. Ah, you got me. Heck, you've been busy fixing stuff than yourself too, Casey. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I should know that because I got the Bonnevilles and it's getting harder to find parts for that stuff now. Oh well. Now we got a full. I think it was an old military Blazer that he's got that was converted over from the diesel to the gas motor, so that'll be nice. Now who messaged me? Oh, got another picture. Oh, Matt, you're killing me! And they're parting it out? Sure don't look that rusty to me. Oh well. Yeah, that'd been a perfect candidate for my. Yeah. Well, it sounds like a lot of cars are getting killed off, going to SUVs and pickups nowadays. Finally seen that new fancy tailgate on the new Chevys. All I see is a lot of failures. A lot of nice ideas, but that's too much stuff in a tailgate. That's just too much. That damn tailgate's probably a $10,000 tailgate. Yeah, it just getting people are getting where they want everything easy. So yeah, I kind of want to, in a way, fix something up for Squirrel, get her out of the Dodge Stratus. Hate to kill that little car, but because when I was working on that, when I first got it, the dealerships when I'd call and ask them for parts, and when I was thinking about rebuilding the motor, yep, the Chevy tailgate, yep. Uh, it's got a motor in it, according to about three dealerships that ain't supposed to be in that little Dodge Stratus. That little Dodge Stratus has dome pistons in it from the factory. And I had one dealer ask me where the car was, and I hung up on him. Because he was about the second or third one that said that they ain't supposed to have that motor in that car. I was, well, it does. They said the Dodge Stratus was supposed to have a flat top, and this thing had serious domes in that little four-cylinder. And three dealerships says, that car wasn't supposed to get out of the factory with that motor. So, kind of why I'd like to keep that little Stratus going, because it does get up and go for a four-cylinder. Which, oh yeah, I gotta go get the coil pack for that for Squirrel. See, I can get it to stop misfiring. Got annoyed with the fridge and moved it, huh? Yeah. Oh yeah, so you guys, enjoy my motor builds. I try keeping them fun, keeping them interesting, and keeping them on point. But some days I get sidetracked. Trying not to, but it's easy to do. But okay. I'm sure there's some parts out there for that little thing to make her get up and scoot. Then you'd probably put in the tranny in 20 minutes after you left here. You'd be calling me saying, "Hey, don't move." Hey, I seen your video that you took of where they knocked down that. Yes, they are running quick changes. Yes, they knocked down that mall or strip mall or whatever you called it. The one that they set on fire and then still had the power to it. Kind of strange to see that get reclaimed heading back to being a dirt lot again. Yep, I liked it and commented on it. Yep. Yeah, the modifieds they've been running quick changes for a few. Yeah, you can't hardly give a Ford 9-inch away now because they got the quick change. Well, Sean, I'm still flip-flopping around on which heads I want to put on that motor. And if I go with the heads that I really want to put on there, yeah, about 2 hours ago, yep. I got to get them finished, which means I got to get some more sales in to have the money to pay for my own stuff. So that's where I'm kind of fighting. I'm stuck. Nothing coming in and more's going out than coming in, and haven't had the viral video go out yet, so haven't found a viral one. So it's doing this all out on my own pocket. So well, either that or you switched it off and forgot about it, didn't hear it. Yeah. Okay, Sean. Yeah. What? In about 3 hours, that car wouldn't have a V6 in it there, Matt. I'd have a V8 sitting down in there. God, that's a nice looking car. God, that's a nice... You're killing me, Matt. You're killing me. So yeah, that's what started out the year going good, and now we're just kind of stuck in limbo. I was kind of hoping to hear back on this other motor, but I'm just waiting. That's all a person can do. I stayed in contact with them and that, and had a lot. Last year was the year of having a lot of people. I sat down and I figured up a lot of motors, and I think only one of them panned out. Did all that, sat down and figured out and made lists and got prices, and nothing happened. So it comes with the territory. So AdSense was doing good. Now that's kind of falling on its face. All right, Matt. Okay. I wonder where all the cutlasses went. Now I know they're out there by you. Yeah. Well, the rails are ghosts. That's okay. They still make metal. I got a welder. Actually, I think somebody's actually making frame sections now for the back of these G bodies. I think finally. So yeah, I'd like to get a lot more projects done, but it's not working out the way I want it to. But it'll get done. It just takes time. It's hard to believe that 4 years ago. It's been 4 years ago since I put up the video about that first block I found. Now it's in short block form, and yeah, I'm surprised you were really able to get rid of a pop-up. You probably could sell ice to the devil then. You got rid of that old pop-up, you probably could sell ice to the devil. So yeah. But, oh, guys, I'm running out of stuff. I don't know what else to do. Like I said, tomorrow's a little bit of running, and then well, yeah, maybe out around there, around here, everybody wants a big house on wheels. There's so many freaking RVs around this area that it ain't. I very rarely ever see a pop up in this area anymore. They're all full size RVs or the big camper trailers. Yeah. Go streaking. Yeah. My luck, that'd probably land me in jail. Yeah, and when the wind comes up, it's hello. Over you go. Then I'd be stuck in jail. Nobody's got any bail money. Oh, I just haven't. Yeah. So yeah, I got to make a decision on some heads, and I guess what's holding me up. I do have another set of 487Xs that I'm. Oh yeah, those are nice. You know, now that you said that, Mike, I should have one of those around here too that I haven't seen it for a while. Thanks for reminding me of something else I haven't seen. You know, yeah, I got that from Chop Shop. Where the heck did that go? Huh? Now you got me wondering, Mike, where that went. Thanks. Yep, now. Yeah. Oh, not much. About ready to shut down. So, all right. Roger, stop and see you guys. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. All righty. Bye. Well, good. What's that? Oh, man's doing it again. Now watch. It's pretty bad when you want to trade your Newport to get a roof on your house. That's crazy. That's a big ass boat. Hey Ryan, how you doing? I've got a few minutes more here, Mike. I see you've been having some troubles there, Ryan. Hopefully you're feeling better. I actually got on Facebook a couple of times this week. Haven't missed much. Oh no. No, I haven't. Actually, I gotta thank you for bringing that up. I gotta go talk to a guy tomorrow anyway, and I'll tell him what the guy offered. The Leyland may go to the side. I didn't read it all. I just know you had issues. I'm not sure what your issue was, Ryan, but I seen it, and like I said, I'm not doing a whole much with Facebook right now. So yeah, the Leyland might be going to the side because he might have found an old WD-45 Alice Chalmers to replace that track. I think I found out what happened there. Yeah, it was a real nasty message, and I yeah. Oh, ooh, ouch, ow. Yeah, that's painful, Ryan. Ouch, ouch. God, that hurts. I was just thinking about it. Yeah, the Leyland's guys. He brought that over a summer or two ago, and basically his wife told him to get it out of the driveway. He brought it over here, and it's kind of just set. And we started looking for parts, and then he started thinking twice, and yeah. So I don't know what he's going to. If he gets his WD, I think the old Leyland might be done for. Somebody stole the fuel lines off the injection pump and a whole bunch of. Yeah. So how would did you take a fall or just what? Or too much repetitive stuff with work? Yeah, I had a couple of people tell me the other day I probably should have been at the ER, but I didn't go. Okay. I hope they get you straightened out, bud. That pain stuff. This crap's for the bird. That was another reason I haven't done a whole lot. After I got the 6-inch rod motor out of here, I haven't really done a lot because I had a couple of people say I should have been at the ER. Ones that I was telling them I was having the signs of a heart attack. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But left side and left arm didn't work one morning too good. Now I'm feeling fine, so I don't know. I still think it was stress. Stress? There's no stress. Yeah. That after I had that shot in my back and they said I couldn't lift anything, Mom Bear did not want to leave me out here at the farm because she figured I'd do something. But I sat here. I fell asleep. Missed out on a hell of a crash a couple of miles away. Huh. What's it? No, the race motor? Because that motor, that thing, all the time running, I bet you that thing went about 30, 40 minutes and ate up that first gallon of gas just like it was nothing. I was like, boy, that was going fast. But well, that is a lot of gas for that little motor. Now, you sure you're running tree parts through it, right? You haven't talked about your renters, so. uh, 350, heck, we'll put a I'll build that 400 up and put it in there for you. Idling, you'd be able to chip. You do more wood. Oh, you were going to ask me. Ah, God, what did he say that was? I think they were limited to a. I think 550, 600 CFM is what they're limited to. There's a limit on the carburetor too. So no more boring them out and making them look like golf balls that drop through the. God, I had a nice old 2-barrel. You literally drop a golf ball through that thing. That's a Rochester. Rochester 2-barrel, but I guess he's replacing it. Oh, what did he? I can't remember the brand that he's replacing it with. That carburetor's supposed to make 11 more horsepower than the one that he had, or something. I don't know. Getting down to that splitting hairs where you're worried about what the carburetor does, which that makes a difference. No, it's not a Carter. Oh God. Oh, when everybody was running those big carburetors around here, they started clocking, and they decided they better do something when the street stocks, the hobby stocks, and the modifieds. Modifieds were going down the front straightaway about 130. Hey Greg, the street stocks were doing about 125, and the hobbies were running in at about 118 to 120. And that's when they're like, hey, wait a second, all three classes are about the same thing. Yeah, I think a Rochester 500 is what he's got now. But, yeah. They decided that was a little too fast for speeds, and that's when the racing started going downhill. And Sean, you'll just have to let me know when you're ready for those heads or whatever. And that's good, Greg. Yeah, I had a little bit of a late start to the show tonight, so I guess I bumped the cord to the tablet. The tablet was completely dead when I went to start. I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. So, yeah, I know. I told Mama Bear I was going to do the show tonight, so I don't know. I know she's been tired. She finally opened up about some stuff that's going on at work that, yeah. Nope, they took the Hollies away. I think they had to go back to the Rochesters, or they had no Holly cars. Oh, cool. Ah, you don't need no help. You do a pretty good job on your own. Yeah, Mama Bear, she's just kind of been there. Yep. Hey, that'll make some good cast metal for you. Like I said, I wish I was closer to you because I got an idea on fixing starter holes on these old Chevys that have been stripped out or busted out. Need a mill and a good cutters, and I got an idea. Me with an idea. That should bring Mama Bear out if she's here. I'm not going to strip. No, hell no. I can't even stand seeing a full view of me in my videos right now. That drives me nuts, but... Oh, Mike, since you weren't here to start, there. Take that out of your oil pan and smoke it. When I started, it was completely round. That's the present Roger gave me with his car. He tried changing his own oil. That didn't go so good. Holy Bibs? Hey, I could arrange that. I still got a couple pair of those. Oh no. Everybody be... Hey, maybe that might be an idea to start going around threatening to strip. People be throwing money at me to keep my clothes on. PG show. Oh, man. Yeah. Heck, I'm the guy that you could take to 4th Street and the hookers would pay you to take me back home. So, yeah. Oh, man. The one of you guys got a hold of me, and I was so damn apple crisp. Look, there you go. Yeah. I'd shave my hair, trim my beard down, put on my Sturgis, South Dakota clothes again, probably go on and give some more little old ladies a heart attack at my church. They haven't seen me for a while. Anyway, that kid got a hold of me one night, and I must have been so damn tired. I was low, going on a sugar low that night too. And I should have had the video camera going. I come up with some good jokes. I got another buddy that said, "Well, to record you cracking off jokes," and I'm like, "Yeah, right. That'll fly like a lead balloon." Can't stand the burning. Yeah, we won't even touch that subject. Yeah, it just churches of today are not like when we were a kid. When I was a kid, anyway. What it was then compared to now. Yeah, that's all I'll say on that. You went to church and you said you had trouble with a shingle on your roof. 40 people would show up and you had a freaking dinner. Now you go to church, say you got a problem with something in your house. They bitch, well, why do you have that house then if you... Yeah. Debbie went to that. Oh boy, now it's really, we're sliding fast. That escalated. Yeah, everybody looks the other way. Yeah. Yep. Sorry, back when the big guy walked the earth, the guys that preached for him didn't get paid. Yeah. Actually, a bunch of them ended up in jail because they were going around preaching for him. And nowadays, you got to give them a house, got to give them a allowance, you got to give them this, you got to give them that. And I'm like, whoa. Hell, if you shake it more than 3 times, you're playing with it. But if you shake it less than 5 times, you got off too quick. Oh, yeah. Okay, I must be getting tired. Joel has 4 jets. Oh, God, Mike. Oh, boy. I don't know if I... Oh, Mikey, Mikey. Give it to Mikey. He'll eat anything. What was that Wheaties commercial that used to be that about with the 3 boys? I don't want it. I don't want it. Give it to Mikey. He'll eat anything. Look at Mikey's eating it. Oh, Life cereal. That's what it was. Okay. Yep. See here? What, 40, 50 years later? I still remember the commercial. Can I tell you a commercial from modern day? Hell no. If it smells like tuna, put it back in the can. Okay, I'll behave. Yeast. It's a rumbling out there. Where's the beef? The money that little lady got paid for saying that? My God. Wendy's, yep. Yeah. And I don't know what was going on. Last weekend's live show, they showed a whole bunch of dislikes. Then after I got done, I went back to see what was going on. Yeah, I that's why I said I'll behave. It hardly had any dislikes, so I don't know what the heck that was about last weekend, showing a false positive on dislikes, but that's okay. Uh, oh God, Sean. That's as bad as one. Hey, you want to hear a joke? Oh, no, never mind. I won't start forward. Yeah. I was really starting to think when we got this out, it was going to have the threads of the oil pan come with it. I think I'd wake up with skull. My face goes into a bowl. If I fell onto a bowl of hot soup, I don't think I'd stay asleep. I'd probably wake up pretty quick. But do have to thank Matt for those brakes. I got to look under my truck today. Those brakes in the back are looking good. Really good. It is nice to be able to stop that thing a lot better than what I used to. They don't ride anything good. Cheernito, yeah, it probably does. Yeah, it's getting a little squeaky. Yeah, some of the Super Bowl commercials are okay. At least the kids didn't call me telling me. Oh, that's in. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Hump day. Oh. So yeah, hopefully I can get some more motors sold or some more parts sold and keep on moving on with this stuff. Kind of thinking getting the shop cleared out, maybe rearranging the shop some and get the Camaro out here. That's okay. When it was Wednesday, I missed a doctor's appointment and swore up and down Wednesday was Tuesday last week. That's how bad my week went after the motor left here. Oh, that stupid oil pan, that Chinese damn metal. Yeah. That was funny. Somebody said, "Why don't you take off some time and get away from there?" I'm thinking, yeah, right. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. I'd like to go out to Wisconsin or go out east, or actually, in a way, I'd like to deliver that 327 in person. But I wanted to go to Arizona and help my buddy down there with that truck, but that's all gone by the wayside. Hell, Matt, we can't, or Greg, we can't even do that. Yeah, I gotta come back. And I thought somebody was going. 327's heading out around the New York area. Or Philly. Either Philly. Yeah. No, I didn't cross through it. It was just the last place I must have changed this. Either that or Roger. He's not good on knowing which directions to turn things. I think because when he made a comment yesterday when I was trying to get that out, he says, "You're not turning it the right way." I said, "Yeah, it is. I got to go to the passenger side." I think Roger was actually tightening this plug, and that's when he rounded it. Yeah. So that kind of kicked the idea of my having that get together here, but that's all kind of slipping away fast. We're already in the May, and we wanted to do that in June, but only if you're upside down. Yeah. So yeah, it just. And then there's been days I'm thinking about taking all the cars and everything that are out here, just load them up, get them gone. But had a friend do that. He got rid of all his projects and everything, and I told him I can't do that. I got to have something to do. It's a Jeep thing. Okay. And then he started in on me. Why are you even messing with the race motors? They're not. The race motors it's an adrenaline rush for them. Yeah, they may give me fits going together, give me little problems to fight, but dang, once they're running and come to life, you forget all about that stuff. Kind of like your children, but then your children. Yeah, I'm still going yet, Paul. For a few more minutes. My clock. I started late, so I'm off. So probably about another 7 to 10 minutes, and then I'm probably going to go eat with the kids and go home and get ready to start this week off because I got to be the electric company for the farm by noon. Otherwise, if I'm there at 12:01, whether I'm there at 12:01 or not, they're sending out the trucks to shut me off. So, yeah. It just... And it's thundering. Let's see what the radar shows. Let's see what the radar shows. The radar shows... Hey, that's where I need radar. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, there you go. I'm that little dot there. So yeah. I don't know which way this stuff's going, but right there. Yeah. Klinger, yeah. That radar was close from here, I guess. Yeah, I would use my phone, but the stream would have been interrupted. How many times has my daughter called already? Kind of anxious to see what somebody from the great up not white not great white. Yeah. I should check my blood sugars. I'm starting to get tongue tied. Ottumwa, yeah, that's it. That's not far away from me. Can't wait to see what we got coming from the Great White North. Oh yeah, every time and I guess there's a do not disturb function you can turn on, but text on the Monte Carlo. Oh, Matt! Oh, come on! Oh man, that's a nice looking car. What the heck? Oh, come on, phone. I know we're not going to get a good view. Anyway, yeah, that's a good car. That's a nice. Wow. 77. I would gladly put my 377 in that. Oh man, that would be nice. Yep, it'll be interesting to see what's coming. My 377 into that Monte Carlo. Yeah, Mike, yeah. 383 in a Chevette. Oh, Jesus. I'd need two 383s because I'd have to have one for each foot. Oh, shall. I'm going to live out around, man. I'd really be broke. God. Have an old Monte Carlo again. That would be nice. But okay. Be interesting to see one of those when you're done with them there, Greg. My neighbor that stops in every once in a while, he's been watching these shows on TV, and he the other day made the comment, says the money that it's Power Nation, all the 4-wheel drive, rock crawling stuff and trail stuff. He said, the money they've spent on those shows. I said, yeah, I know. Yeah. Boys and their toys. Anyway, I guess, everybody, I'm running out. We have done 2 hours, even though it's off time, but some of you are just getting in here. Some will come back, but I think I better check my blood sugars and probably go eat. That'd be nice to have an all aluminum old school block. All right, Judy, nice to see you and hear from you again. Kind of been wondering. So, now, Sean, I'm going to try to keep up. Yeah, 2-door Caprice. Those were nice cars too, Matt. I'm going to try and keep the videos going, but right now I'm a little low on parts, and we'll just have to see. Kind of trying to figure out what to do next, so but that is what it is. So, all right, everybody, I guess I better go eat the supper, go home, make sure Mama Bear's not strangling somebody, and go there. So, thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you in the videos this week, and if not, we'll see you guys next weekend. And then guys that I talk to, hey, sometimes hit me up with a message. I know I'm bad on that. I bring up your name and I'm like, do I want to hug them or not? So, but anyway, that's where I'm at. So, see y'all later. Have a good one. I'm out of here.